Hello YouTube, welcome back to Flight Sim World. This is the second part of the first impressions video. You join me only a few seconds after the first part. Are my lights on? I really don't know. Let me try. Strobe. I cannot see them flashing. Let's have a look from outside. Yep, they are on. They are definitely on. So we'll start by having a look at this view. Can I bring that in? No, I can't. Of this plane flying up at a good, what, 5,000, 6,000 feet. Doesn't look too bad. I mean, it's quite detailed on the outside. Let's go back inside because that's what we're going to do. We're going to be flying over the Peak District right now. So there you go. You can see, and we're going to head towards Derby, and then after we get to Derby, we're going to swing right, and we're going to see if we can land on runway 9 at East Midlands International Airport. So we're going to do that. Like I said, this is all an area I know, so that's why I'm flying here. I'm getting fed up with that mixture, that sign or that warning telling me that I'm running a mixture that's too not mixed correctly, or my mix isn't correct. My mixture's not correct. It's not lean enough. But like I said, I'm not really fussed about that. I'm really not fussed about that. What I'm just looking for here is the way it is to fly. Right, if I let go of this, I wonder what happens. Let's give ourselves some more power here. Let's see if I can give myself, if I can balance this quite nicely. I'm going to try. We're almost at 7,000 feet. Well, actually, well, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to come off the power here. And you can see I'm getting a decent frame rate after tweaking around with NVIDIA Inspector. And one thing I do like about Flight Sim World is the fact that the sky looks pretty good. I'm going to say that. The sky looks pretty good. But the clouds are too bright. The trees tend to be too bright. The ground seems to be too bright. It's like they haven't quite managed to get it right yet. Let's get ourselves dropping. I want to see if I can drop myself down to about, let's go for 3,000 feet. So I've just come back on the throttle here. I've got my hand back on the joystick, and I'm just bringing the plane down. As a matter of fact, I wonder if I could potentially just trim this to do it itself. I'm probably more than capable of just trimming it to do it itself. There we go. That looks alright to me. Yeah, that looks like a decent descent rate. There we go. Alright, so far, I'm not going to say I'm super thoroughly impressed, but I'm not going to say that I'm massively disappointed. My initial reaction on this with the really bad performance was very disappointed, but after doing all these tweaks, I'm going to say I'm tentative. I'm tentatively optimistic on this. It's not great, and it's hardly groundbreaking. It's definitely hardly groundbreaking. I'd say that P3D Prepared excels in pretty much every single area. I think, yeah, it excels in pretty much every single area over this title. But that being said, we've got some months. I want to see what they improve on this. I think things could be pretty cool. If they can improve the FPS, get the anti-aliasing working properly. That's always been an issue. We've leveled off at around 5,000 now. I want to drop further. Let's get ourselves down further. So you can see the trees and that they look okay. I mean that looks fairly nice. Let's say that looks fairly nice. And what I'm going to do is actually let's take a screenshot, something like so. That not taken? Okay. I'll use the other way to take screenshots then. The standard V key. There we go. I don't know why that's not taking screenshots anymore. So yeah, that's not bad. It doesn't look bad, but it doesn't look great. That's the thing here. It doesn't look great. Yes, it's Is it better than default Flight Simulator 10? Yes. Yes, it is. No doubt. Is it better than a modded Flight Simulator 10? The shaders are better. It's not as dull as Flight Simulator 10. It's a bit more lively. Is it better in overall terms though? With a modded Flight Simulator 10? Probably not. Not at this stage in time. And like I said, there's still some problems that have carried over from Flight Simulator 10 that they haven't addressed here. And you know, that's a problem. That is definitely a problem. Right, you know what? I want to try something. Whilst this is doing its own stuff, I'm just going to see if I can find the... What is the ILS for EGNX, East Midlands Airport? I'm going to see if I can get myself tuned on the radio for it. Do I have a radio here? I must do, because I've got all these. Oh yeah, of course. I had a look at it in the last episode. Right, the 09 is 109.35. 109.35. Right, let's see if I can tune myself 109.35. Oops, just hit the microphone. Right. Let's get ourselves tuned 109.35. So we'll do it off this one if we can. Com 1. So we're going to go. Now how do I? There we go. Oh no, that's not the one. Nav. Stupid. 109.109. Come on. Why is this not allowing me to change? 109. Yes, go on. Come on. No. No, it's not what I'm trying to do. Okay, well, fine. Let's use this one. There we go, 109.35. That's my active now. Okay, so that way, at least I'll be able to get myself... Oh, that's a good view. That's a fairly decent view. See, when you look at it like that, that's where you start to see some of what Flight Sim World is potentially capable of doing. Right. Let's get ourselves trimmed up correctly now. I think we're at a low enough height at 4,500 feet. That is the Peak District, right there. Is it as spectacular as I hoped it would be? Not really. I was hoping for a bit more. But it doesn't look too bad. That doesn't look too bad. And let's see if I can find East Midlands on here. Can I? There we go. Hold on. I cannot. I can't even read that. To be fair, I can't read that. I'll have to do this manually. Let's zoom out on that. That's Sheffield City. That's not the one I want. That's no good. Right. The one I want. Interesting. Let's kick in a bit more power here. Come on. I've not used these systems in a long time. I haven't played flight simulators in a fair amount of time. And I never used to use glass cockpits. Right, do we have autopilot here? We do. Let's see what the autopilot is like. Hang on. Right, we'll set you to be... Where's our altitude? We'll go to 4,500. Come on. How do I autopilot? Vertical speed, 1,000 foot per minute. up. Come on. That's not happening. Altitude select. Oh, there we go. Hold on, I had it. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, it's doing something now. There it goes. I have no... I honestly... I don't think this autopilot's doing what I want it to do, but it's fine. It's fine. I'm just trying to... What I'm trying to do at the moment is I'm trying to talk to you, trying to figure out where I need to go from here. Is that Derby? Maybe Derby there. Can I... Let's hold on. Nav. Let's keep it going to... heading select. Keep ourselves on a heading of 144. Okay. Autopilot nav. Is that armed? I don't even know. Altitude, here we go. Alright. 4,500 feet. Can that give me what I want? No. No, that can't. Why is that not working? Am I missing something here? I don't know. Okay, well, let's switch off the autopilot. We'll do this manually. Can I click this to show? This is interesting. This is kind of interesting. Right, let's see if I can direct to... Can I type something in there? Probably not. Trying to just fly straight without looking. This is a bad thing to do, by the way. Never do this on your actual... when you're actually flying. Because you'll end up drifting way out of where you want to go. You know, the thing is, we're still a little while from EGN. There's EGNX. Okay, let's do this manually. Tell you what, let's fly this manually. So in this episode, we're going to work out how to speed ourselves away. That must be Sheffield then. There's no airport near here that I know of. That must be Sheffield. Oh gosh, what's going on here now? Hello? Am I out of fuel? No, I've got plenty of fuel. What is going on? Have I damaged my aircraft somehow? I mean, whatever's going on, I have no idea. Did I press something? I feel like I've opened something up. Does anybody know what just happened? Right, okay. Change of plan. Let's find an airfield as soon as we can. I'm going to see if I can find an airfield as soon as we can, because I have no idea what's going on here. Did I overstress my engine or something whilst I was doing all that? Okay, let's try something else as well. Oh, thank goodness. I knew there'd be a button that did something. Okay. Right. That's Birmingham. Hold on. I'm gonna... Well, I can't change the range here, yes I can. Here we is East Midlands right ahead of us. That is definitely East Midlands. We are entering East Midlands airspace. Great. No, I was... Okay, so East Midlands airspace is just up here. So we're going to do that. Right, so if you press the control buttons... Yeah, okay, so we've still got that. That's good. Right, the question is... Why... I don't know why I didn't think of this before. Yes, here we go. Direct to... E. Come on, E. Yeah, enter. Oh, that's not what I want to do. Clear. Go back. E. Can I not push that? Come on. No. Something work. Yeah, I don't know how to use that. Let's get ourselves ready to land though. Right, we're entering. If we go this way, we'll enter the airspace. I don't know what that noise is. Did I open something? I think I may have opened something by mistake. Let's have a look from the outside view. Hang on, I can even type on this. Oh, you're kidding. I can type. East Midlands, activate. Oh, wow. How did I not know that? Fantastic. Now we've actually got the waypoint coming up. Can you see that? If you can see that pink line on, let me bring it up here for you. That pink line there, that's what I need to head along. I don't know what's happened here, right? Is something broken? Because I don't know. No, everything seems to be fine. I really don't know what's happened, so... Still, what I do like about this, I'm going to say, and again, I've got to be tentative, is the more I play this, the more I see possibilities for it. That being said, I think they've still got a bunch of work they need to do to really make it the sim that they want it to be. First of all, get yourself some volumetric clouds that actually cast shaders on the ground. I think the PBR mapping on this needs to be changed. You're probably going to have to adjust shaders. Or something. I'm doing around 106 knots. We need to be going faster than that now, really. Let's get ourselves on a direct course here. So I'm going to try and go slightly to the west. Slightly to the... Is it the west? Yes, I'll be going slightly to the west of this. It's not west. It's the east. I'm going slightly to the... No, it is the west. What am I talking about? I'm getting a map confused in my head. So let's see if I can go slightly to the west of the airport, and then I'll turn in, and we'll see if we can get ourselves on final for East Midlands and get ourselves down on the ground. This is a good time to check stall characteristics actually at 3,500 feet. So what we're going to do is I'm going to power up a bit. We're going to get ourselves up to 4,000 feet, and I'm going to attempt stalls. Sounds are good, I'll give it that. Sounds are very good. And the default aircraft are better than the FSX default aircraft. I just think that for the year 2017, this is not as groundbreaking as perhaps we should have seen it to be, or perhaps it should have been. Alright, maybe I was in the red a little too long, I don't know. Right, we're at 4,000 feet, so let's power back, get ourselves into a stall. 53 knots is the stall speed. All the way down on power. There we go. 60. There's the shut. There's the judder. That's good. That's good. It had the judder and everything. That's impressive. I think that's East Midlands Airport I can see ahead of me. What I'm looking for is the, is it the Ratcliffe Power Station? There's a power station right nearby, and then there's the town of Kegworth, and there's also the city of Derby, all pretty close by to the airport. So I'm using them as a marker for me as well. So if I just head out, I think if I head in this direction, and I hope you guys are enjoying this video. Like I said, we're not doing anything by the book. We're not doing anything by procedure. We're just playing around with this just to see how things work, what does work, what doesn't work. Let me see if I can get that autopilot running again. No, that's not doing anything. Let's get that heading, select to, say, 200. Hang on a minute. That is doing that now. Let's go for 3,000. Oops. 4,000 feet, 3,500 feet. That's doing something now. I must have just not clicked it right. That looks like the power station to me. Let's have a look. Oops, just hit the mic again. Yep, that's the power station. That's not what the power station looks like at all. Right, okay. So if I go, let's get ourselves the autopilot headed. No, that's not doing what it needs to do. That's why I had nav hold on. Oh wow, 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 wow. That was my own fault. How did I get that so wrong? Right, get me over to 210. That's ridiculous. That's absolutely ridiculous. There's the airport, I think. No. Cannot see the airport here. That's the power station, so where's the airport? What's that over there? Is that Severn Trent Water? That may be the water. Unless that's a power station way before. That may be a power station way before, because the airport should be off on this side. That's the city of Derby, it looks like. Oh, that's pretty low resolution. Yeah, actually, that is Derby. So the airport should be that way. So maybe that's not the right power station. No, that wouldn't be the right power station. That's fine. That's fine. This is all a learning experience. I finally managed to get the autopilot running as well. So that's good. And we're cruising along at a good 100 knots. It's we'll leave it at 100 knots as we come into the final thing. As we come into sort of our final approach into Derby. This isn't really final approach, but you know, it's close enough to final approach. Overall, what do I think of Flight Sim World? I don't know. It's essentially a rehashed FSX. That is what it is. It's essentially a rehashed FSX. Is that a bad thing? That's the big question here. Is that a bad thing? I mean, I've always liked FSX. I'm a huge fan of Microsoft's Flight Sim products. I think Prepared is incredible. There's the power station that I'm looking for. That's that power station. So the airport is... There it is. Is that it? No. The airport should be just across from the power station. Like, it should be here. There it is. That's it. That's East Midlands International Airport. Great. And this is the city of Derby. Yeah, I was right there. It's the first time we're flying over a city, actually. And I'll take a decent screenshot there, actually, for that. Because that's a fairly nice view. And we'll even take a screenshot up here, because that's another fairly nice view. I think the camera views on this have done quite well. See, that looks... See, when I look at that, that needs to be better resolution, you see. And that's where I think they've got to improve on that sort of stuff. We're going to bring ourselves down now, actually, to 2,000 feet. So let's actually bring our altitude down to 2,500. Is that going to actually take it? Maybe we have to give it some vertical speed. Let's give it some vertical speed. Give it that, please. No, it doesn't want to do that. Come on. Select again. Don't do that to me. Don't mess me around like that. Alright, well, we'll switch off the altitude and we'll do this manually. Okay, let's do this manually. There's the airport. So now I wonder if it's going to start lining us up on the glide slope, because we've actually got it plugged in. We've got it plugged in, and what we'll do is we'll actually... Oh wow, that... Okay. Oh, there's 3 there. Right, we'll go 113.7 on both. Sorry, not 113.7, 109.35. 9.35. Switch that into active. Right. Come on, I want to switch the other into active as well. Nope, that's not switching into active. That's fine. Anyway. Start bringing ourselves right the way down. Throttle back a bit. I need to zoom myself out. Start bringing ourselves in for this one. So let's get ourselves on a good base here. So the runway is going to be 27. So if I bring myself around to 180 now, there we go. That's doing it. Now we've got things running, and we'll bring the altitude down to, say that. Keep the altitude coming down nice and slowly. So you can see, there we go. We can see the PAPI indicators there. That's something they need to work on as well. The PAPI indicators. Obviously, in real life, they're not exactly just big bright blobs. They're harder to see. I think Rex really did it well. If nobody's tried Rex out, I thoroughly recommend you guys trying out Rex. If you've got Flight Simulator. Massively great product. I think we're already on red white, so if we start giving ourselves a descent rate... No, we're going to do this manually. We are going to do this manually. I haven't actually flown a light aircraft in a long time. I flew that Cessna, that A2A Cessna, in Flight Simulator for the 500 subscriber special. That is actually, we're doing really well on the glide here. And that was about it. Let's get ourselves turning in. So we're going to go on runway 09. That's actually 2. Alright, we've got that wrong. Okay, let's give ourselves something like 100 degrees on that. There we go. That way we'll line ourselves up. We're still good on the glide. I'll start trimming this aircraft down a bit. We'll start bringing the power down. Here comes the power. There we go. We're going to see. I don't know what the landing speed of this aircraft is. So, you know, we've just got to work it out as we go. There we go. Everything's fine there. We'll rich the mixture all the way. And I tell you what, though my hands are a little sweaty now, I think we can go full manual on this now. There we go. Switch. Take out the autopilot. We are good. We'll start bringing in flaps in a moment. I think we actually can bring in flaps now. So let's bring in one stage of flaps. Wait for the plane to balloon a little bit. There we go. And it's slowing down quite nicely. We'll keep it at about 90 if we can. I seem to be a little low on the glide. In fact, no, I am definitely low on the glide now. I was just going to say, it feels like I'm way too low on the glide, but it didn't seem to be showing it. It is showing it now. So obviously we're looking for a 3-degree angle of descent. And I'm clearly not on that 3-degree angle. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to let the descent rate ease out. And that's the power station I was talking about, that I was looking for. So that's good. That's my reference point for this. That looks good to me. Perhaps still slightly low. It looks a lot lower than, I don't know. Maybe it's just the way the field of view and everything's set. It looks a lot lower. But there we go. Take out the power a bit again. It wasn't too bad a flight. I haven't flown, like I said, I haven't flown in a long time. That was not too bad at all, if I do say so myself. Bit of kick there from the rudder. The rudder is incredibly sensitive, so something to be careful of. I should be able to land this quite easily, actually. I swear I used to, you can take photographs of planes from the other side of the runway, get right close to the runway, and take photographs of aircraft. It's really nice. But I think they're demolishing that area to make either a proper viewing platform or something, I'm not too sure. There we go. Just ease it in nicely. 2 reds, 2 whites, we're good. I don't know what the landing speed of this aircraft is, so I'm going to say I'm going to try and land it around 80 knots if I can. Oh, the kick from the rudder. Yes, I think I know why they've got that dead zone in the rudder now. That rudder is incredibly sensitive. There we go. Actually, I'm half impressed with myself for being able to bring this plane in. I didn't think I could do it, especially when I don't know what happened. It sounded like the engine was spluttering. I'm a little high now, so let's see if I can just drop the power and ease the plane down. There we go. Let's see the resolution as we come in. You can see that the resolution's a bit not brilliant. And that's something they definitely need to improve. Now a bit too low. But we've got the speed that we want. So as soon as we get over the threshold, we've got an extended threshold here. Let's see if we can, we'll kill the power and just let the plane float down. So right about here, kill the power. And just let the plane float nice and gently. Flare it. There we go. Down we go, and we'll hit the brakes. 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 That's not slowing down. Why is that not slowing down? Oh, there it goes. Now it's slowing down. Okay, maybe the brakes on this aircraft are a little bit... Oh gosh, that was tough. I was like, why is this not slowing down? Not bad. There we go. That completes my first impressions of a Flight Sim world. I'm going to say a lot of work needed on textures outside. Optimization work definitely needed. I mean, just take a look at that. That's, you know, that's poor. That's very poor texturing. Optimization work needed. I needed to use NVIDIA Inspector to get myself into, you know, into that stage of being able to fly this at a decent frame rate. What have I got right now? 30 frames a second. That's using NVIDIA Inspector. Without it, I'd be down to about 15 to 12. And if I went up to even higher, graphical detail, it'd be basically it'd be like watching those, you know, you get those old Laurel and Hardy where it's just like picture after picture, and it'd be something like that, stop motion or something. That's what it'd be like. And obviously that's no good for a simulator because it affects the physics and everything afterwards. Do I think it's worth a purchase? Well, it's early access, and I'm sure they're going to be improving. For maybe someone who's new to Flight Sim, this is a good pickup. But if you're very experienced in Flight Sim, my first impressions tell me that you may be better off with Prepared. It's more expensive, definitely. I mean, I suppose you can get an education license, but it's more expensive, definitely. But I think it's a better sim. Or X-Plane. X-Plane 11 is really good as well. I think that's in beta at the moment. I don't think that's fully released, but that's really good, and that's got like atmospheric, you know, ambient occlusion, atmospheric lighting, and it pulls it off pretty well, and so does Prepared. This doesn't at the moment, unfortunately, but you know, a few months down the line, you never know. I'll definitely be returning to this every now and then to see what it's like. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. Let's see if I can switch this engine off. I'll switch it off on the runway. Right, that's the avionics. There's the key. Anything I need to cut before that? I don't think so. There we go. Okay, why have I got this sound of wind rushing around? There we go. That's everything off. But there's still that sound of wind rushing everywhere. I wonder if that was a bug that caused that then. Potentially. That's potentially a bug. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Please remember to hit the like button if you like this video. Subscribe to the channel for more videos on flight simulators in general. Leave a comment in the comments box below. Let me know what you think. Please don't comment on my flying. It's been a long time flying, and you know, I'm just not doing things by the book in this. So if you think that this is, you know, this is how you fly a plane, generally it's not how you fly a plane. You got to learn the plane first, and that I didn't do. To support my Patreon scheme, link to that is in the description box below. I would massively appreciate your support. It would help me out massively, and it'll allow me to create loads and loads more titles like this and get a better computer to be able to run this at higher graphics and still get a decent frame rate. Once again, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.